Hey guys, this is Fiesta Philly. I haven't made a video in a while, and this video is going to be kind of different than anything I've ever done. A lot of people have been doing story time videos, so I'm going to do something like that today that's still semi-related to animals and gaming. And I've been gone for a while because I've been working on a canine simulation game called Wasabi, and it's still in production, and we have come really far with the programming, and what you see on the screen right now is me coloring some of the artwork for that game. I did not draw the line art. I paid another artist to do that from DeviantArt, and her username is Yechi. I'm not really sure how she pronounces it. It's Yechii. I'll put a link in the description. She has some really cute stuff, and she's been drawing some really cute dogs for us. So I do have permission to use this. And I color it in different patterns for the game and everything, so you can have different colored pets in the game. And that's what I have been doing this whole time that I have disappeared. So I want to go ahead and get started with my story today, which is kind of how I got into virtual pets and why I like them. It's the very first virtual pet game that I played, and I always saw this game in the store, and I would ask my mom to buy it for me, and she absolutely refused. I was really young at the time and didn't really understand how to use the computer. The most that I did was maybe use Microsoft Paint to draw little things and stuff like that. So this was my first actual computer game, which got me hooked to gaming, computers, animals, everything. So she bought me this game called Pets, and I don't know if any of you guys have played it, but it's Pets with a Z, and they have some new stuff now for like Xbox and PlayStation and stuff like that. But this was the original PC game made by the original owners of the game. They were actually bought out, so what you see today is not the one that I'm talking about. It's an older one that they don't make anymore, and I don't think it would even work on our computers today. A really old game. So you would get these really silly little animals that you could adopt that had these big bug eyes, and they had a dog's version, they had a cat's version. And at the time, I really loved cats. Now I'm a dog person, but I really loved cats growing up, and I was obsessed with them. My family owned a bunch of cats. I didn't actually get my first dog until I was around 13 or so. I started training dogs when I was 11, though, because I stole my grandma's dog and started training her dog. So in this game, you adopted little animals and you took care of them, and you could breed them, and you could also download user-made pets and toys and things like that that had been edited by other people. And that was my favorite part to do. I had this little website where I had created all these different little dog breeds, and I had created different toys and customized all this stuff so other people could download them. And I loved to download stuff that other people had made too, and sometimes some of that stuff didn't work that well. I think it was mainly kids playing it, so needless to say, some of the downloads didn't work very well. So one day I found a giant Calico download. There was already a Calico cat in the game, but this was supposed to be like a slightly bigger version of the Calico cat. There was only one picture of what the download looked like, and it showed a calico cat that was maybe like 4 or 5 times bigger than the actual one. So I downloaded it thinking I was going to get this giant calico cat, and I could use it to make some of my other animals in the game bigger if I bred them with this cat. So I started playing and everything, and I didn't really like my calico cat that I adopted. They had different kind of personalities and stuff, and this one was really mean and was hissing and stuff, so I just kind of put it away in its kennel, and I didn't play with it that much anymore. But in pets, the animals would actually run away if you didn't take them out and feed them every once in a while. So a couple of weeks later, I take my cat out to feed it and play with it and everything, and this cat is huge. Like, it took up my entire screen, and all I could see was like this blur of fur running around on the screen, and you had to be able to pick up the cats by the scruff of the neck to put them back into their kennels and actually put them over the kennel door to place them back into the kennel. Well, I couldn't see the kennel anymore. I couldn't find the spot on the cat that I was supposed to pick up and grab. And being a kid, I didn't know that I could just probably delete the download. There wasn't really any way to reset the game. So I was stuck with this cat on my screen, and I go and tell my mom after trying for like an hour to put this cat away because I can't take out any more pets. I can't even play the game now because this giant Calico has taken over my screen. And I go and get my mom, and I know already she's going to be like kind of mad because she didn't like that I was downloading the different downloads and everything, and she always thought I was going to get like a virus on her computer or something. So I show her this cat, and she's convinced that the cat was a virus and that it was not supposed to do this. And she starts freaking out, trying to put the cat back in the kennel so we can delete the file that I downloaded to put it on there. We did try to delete it, and then it said the file was missing and it wouldn't let me play the game anymore, so I had to download it back and try to get this cat put away into its kennel. And finally, after about 3 hours, we finally got the thing back into the kennel and were able to delete it from the game, but it was crazy. It took up the entire screen. And there was probably other things that I downloaded that were questionable to put in the game like that, but that is the biggest one that no pun intended, the biggest one that caused an issue that I remember. And my mom was really mad, and I was banned from downloading any of the little extras that other people had made for a while until I convinced her that it really wasn't going to be a problem and that I would be really careful next time. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this story, and I hope to be able to post some more in the future. And thank you guys for watching.